Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, some people question the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5. And for the Jazz, they've got Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
So the Hornets win the tip. Here is Hayward. Rozier looking around. Washington trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first personal foul.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
The free throw drops by Hayward. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Hayward hits them both.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Washington. And the basket by Olynyk.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Here is Hayward. Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Rozier. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. And here's Hayward. Dishes at the ball. Rozier for 3. Utah with the rebound. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Utah the rebound. From the arc. The shot, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Back to Ball. The kick out to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Now here's Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hayward can hit. For Utah, they've gone 50% of the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Sexton. No good on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Hayward. Yep, it counts.
6'8". It's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Pass to Horton Tucker. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Toscano. Azubuike trying to break free. Another miss by Utah. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Toscano. The pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Azubuike. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Smith kicks to Oubre. Passes to Martin. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Charlotte gets it back. Here's Richards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
For Charlotte, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Utah trailing here. For the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
way up top. Out to Smith. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by one. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Look on in, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Sexton. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Oubre. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the basket by Rozier.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
At the line for the Jazz, Kessler. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 1. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Now Oubre. Hayward, left side. Outside, Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to Markkanen. From deep three-point range, the Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Ball against Sexton. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. 13 feet away. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Terry Rozier.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
For the Jazz, Azubuike's checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Kelly Olynyk. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Kelly Oubre, and Bouknight comes in for Rozier. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Remaining in the first half.
Pass to Toscano. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Gay. Here's Toscano. Good work defensively by Martin. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Gay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Washington.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line, and Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
No good on the second free throw. Charlotte leading by 4. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him. Back to Smith. Right side Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bouknight. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Abaji. It's good.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
15 foul. At the line for Utah, Ochai Abaji, shooting 1.
One shot.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Outside Martin. Pass to Bouknight. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Charlotte no good that time either. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Toscano. Here's Obaji. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The 10-footer doesn't get it to drop for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Tie game in Utah. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
20. The visiting team. 20.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And, big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Look who it is, Jazz fans.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jazz shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the center position.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Utah leading. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now, here's Ball. Inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Rozier against Clarkson. Down low, here's Sexton. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte shooting not great, 40% for the game. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Clarkson, and the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Here's Hayward. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Markkanen against Hayward. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Ball against Sexton. Here's Washington. It's deflected.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Ball against Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
LaMelo Ball picks one up. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Utah, Colin Sexton. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards comes in for Washington. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 7. Oubre, right side. Shoots over Clarkson. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Gay kicks to Sexton. Takes a 3. Another miss by Utah.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jazz leading by 3. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Another miss by Utah.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the paint. Here's Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Utah calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
He's checked in for Charlotte. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. The pass to Toscano. Here's Abaji. Gay outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Another miss by Utah. Charlotte trailing. How How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Pass to Abaji. Gay outside to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Gay's got the game tied up here for Utah.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Back to Ball. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. To the inside. Here's Abaji. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Lets the three fly. No good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Sexton. That's the group right now for Utah. Ball against Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Sexton. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Sexton. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Hayward with some nice D. And Ball slams it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now, here's Sexton. He feeds it to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Pass to Clarkson for 3. Hayward grabs the board. Charlotte in the lead. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Utah calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz dancers.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Thanks, David. The 10-footer finds the target.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Rozier. The pass to Williams. Rozier into the lane. Takes it out with both hands and grips it down.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Markkanen finds Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Over Hayward. Markkanen can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hayward can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
This rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Markkanen. After Gordon Hayward's miss, and the basket by Olynyk.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
Up the alley-oop pass. Clarkson on the wing. Over Rozier. That one a little long. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one falls. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
A fine shooter from the line. Markkanen has no problem getting fouled when the pressure's on.
Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Charlotte making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1:04 left in the fourth. Challenge Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now, here's Ball. Sexton grabs the board. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. Olynyk trying to break loose. It's in!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Ball, and it's blocked. And they recover it to the left side wing. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson surveying the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter.
Jordan Clarkson, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Jazz fans, here comes the Utah Jazz Dancers. Look who it is, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Dancers. Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz Dancers.
And so here's Charlotte. And again, the Hornets missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
P.J. Washington. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Utah, Colin Sexton. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Off target with that shot. We see the Jazz get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.